Australia have also booked their place at the finals in South Africa. They knew a draw in Qatar would be enough to ensure their progress, and that's exactly what they got. Rahul Pathak reports.
4 years ago, more than 83,000 people in Sydney's Olympic Stadium watched Australia qualify for the 2006 World Cup. This time around, there were slightly fewer green and gold at the Al Sadd Stadium in Doha, but they were no less vocal.
I've come all the way from Australia to come to this game, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to get the point tonight, we're going to get 3 points tonight, and we're going to go through the World Cup tonight.
Their fans might have been expecting lots of goals, but the Socceroos knew they needed just a draw to get through, and that wouldn't be easy against the Qatar side, themselves desperate for a win to keep alive their own slim hopes of qualification. But Australia have several English Premier League stars in their lineup, all capable of producing something special. Everton's Tim Cahill almost scoring a goal to remember. The second half was similarly devoid of chances, Cahill once again coming close. And as the seconds ticked by and the opportunities were missed, tempers on both sides became rather frayed. But the Socceroos got the point they needed to qualify for their second successive World Cup, the first time they've done that in their history.
It feels fantastic, to be honest. It's difficult to realize now at this moment that we qualified for the World Cup, because it was a tough week, difficult climate here in the Middle East. But okay, 0-0. We prefer to win, but 0-0 is enough also.
We've had our backs to the wall, really. There's been a lot of pressure on us, but we grind out results, and the main thing is we qualified, and we're gonna enjoy tonight, because as you say, the World Cup doesn't come around too often, and back to back, and we're pleased.
So Australia become one of the first teams to qualify for the World Cup, and these guys can go ahead and book their tickets for South Africa. Not one of the most convincing of performances, but their coach Pim Verbeek has about 368 days to get his team right before that World Cup begins next summer. Rahul Pathak, Al Jazeera, Doha.
South Korea are also through after beating the UAE 2-0, while bitter rivals North Korea inched closer to qualifying for their first World Cup final since 1966. Wayne Hay reports from Pyongyang.
The Red Army was out in force as a staunchly proud crowd of 30,000 came to see their heroes at Yanggakdo Stadium in Pyongyang. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea's latest World Cup qualifying match was against Iran, a game between two nations in the headlines around the world for things other than football. North Korea in particular, with the eyes of the world on them as tensions rise on the Korean peninsula.
While the North Koreans seemed desperate to prove a point politically, today it was all about football. The DPRK desperate to prove it's worthy of a place in the World Cup.
North Korea were looking to continue their strong home form, which had taken them into the all-important top two in their group. Iran, on the other hand, boasting their third coach in just 2.5 months, have been struggling to make an impact, but they were quick to find their rhythm on this occasion. The North Koreans, though, looked nervous. Maybe in the back of their minds they knew they had never beaten Iran in 14 attempts. Some of the best chances coming late in the game as Iran tried everything they could to keep their remote qualification chances alive. And the home side almost snatched it with time up. The game finishing scoreless, both teams regretting their missed opportunities.
It was not sharp enough, it was not good enough, and because of it, it's 0-0 and everybody goes home with 1 point.
Iran now has 2 more must-win games remaining against the UAE and South Korea, while North Korea only has 1 more game left, a tough assignment away to Saudi Arabia.
It will be difficult. We missed far too many opportunities today. I think there were 5 good chances that we missed, and we should have scored.
With the top 2 in each Asian group qualifying automatically for South Africa 2010, North Korea may end up finishing 3rd. That would mean 2 home and away playoffs, standing between them and their first World Cup appearance since 1966. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Pyongyang.